Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori Brame. Today I am in Carline because life, life happens and it gets busy, and I actually did not go to physical therapy this morning because I was up late last night because my son and I have terrible allergies, so bad that I'm starting to wonder if we're sick. I don't know. But I was up with him a lot of the night, and so a lot of my timing today has not worked out just right, and so I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be sitting in Carline for a while, so I'll just do a YouTube video. So this is where we find ourselves. Today I have gotten a few offhanded comments about like me making money on YouTube, and that if you know, then that's kind of funny. But if you don't, which I figure a lot of people don't know exactly what that looks like if they're not monetized. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the monetization and how that's going and all that stuff, so that you guys just have like a clearer idea of what that looks like, and anybody wanting to get a channel started, you know what that looks like and kind of what to expect with that. So I have been monetized now since 2020. And my channel first started with like just cat videos. I think it first started with a school project where I had to like introduce myself in a video format, and it's super embarrassing. I'm never making that video public. But I had to do that, and so I was just like, all right, well, I'm just going to make a YouTube channel, just so I have somewhere to put it, somewhere to store it that's not, the Dropbox or the cloud or whatever. So I did that. So I put it on there, and then I had these two cats, Gage and Granite, who I absolutely loved. Gage was short for Phineas Gage, which was why we have neuroscience today. He's the dude that got the spike through his frontal lobe and took it out, but he lived, and so they were just like, oh my god, we gotta study this. And but he basically wasn't a person anymore, and so I've always loved that story, and so I've always wanted to name a cat that. So I had this black cat that I named Phineas Gage, and then Granite was my first fur baby of all time, and he was this beautiful little Russian blue kitty, and so I thought they were cute, and so I just like posted videos of them occasionally, and nobody followed me. I think I had like 5 followers. It was just very, very little. So I got sick with lupus and kind of forgot I even had a YouTube channel until I started getting all these comments on it. And I was just like, weird, people are watching, this one cat video that I have. Well, it kind of went viral, and I have like 2 million views on that one cat video, and I had a lot of subscribers because of that. And so I was actually able to get my channel monetized because of that cat video. And so I was just like, okay, well, I have all these subscribers, I have monetization, what do I want to do with my channel? And during that time, from the time I first started to the time I got monetized, my life had just looked completely different. Like, I had moved states, I gotten sick, I had gotten better, I had a kid, there were so many things. And I've talked about this in a lot of videos, so I'm just repeating myself here, but one of my main frustrations when I was sick was that nobody was talking about how they had gotten better. Like, everybody on the lupus forums or support groups or anything like that was like, oh, I'm sick too. And it was just a huge commiseration fest. And I, enjoy empathy. I love it. People know exactly where I am, all that stuff. But I was just like, who has gotten better? Like, is there anyone who has healed and now they're like, hey, it gets better. It is possible to heal. And, I put that question out there. Like, is there anyone who is in remission on here? And finally, after like 2 days of crickets, somebody wrote a message, like a comment on it, and she was just like, honey, if they get in remission, they don't want to think about being sick anymore, so they just leave. And I was like, that's awful. Like, if I ever get sick, I want to turn around. If I ever get better, I want to turn around and tell people, look, I got better. This is what worked for me. This is what didn't, had that message in my back pocket that I was just like, I really want to use this platform now that I have so many subscribers as like a way of communicating this message to people. Plus, I like YouTube. I'm not big on, I have a TikTok technically, I have a Instagram technically, but like I don't keep up. I'm not great on it, but YouTube is like more my speed. It's more my jam. So I started making videos just telling my story. And even though I'm monetized, I just wanted to show you a little bit of what those numbers actually look like. So ignore the cat video because like I don't even get money off that anymore because now it's a short because they, since 2016 they have introduced shorts. And that's what that looks like. And they don't get monetized the same way that they used to. So my top videos are Hydroxyzine, 2 Wellbutrin videos. Now when I'm recording this video, Hydroxyzine has 16.9 views. Wellbutrin 300 at 6 months has 7.2 thousand views. The other Wellbutrin one has 6.1 thousand. Now let's just go into the Hydroxyzine one. This video has been up for 11 months now. Over that 11 months, it has earned me 97 subscribers, where people have watched this movie and then chosen to subscribe after watching it. Monetarily, it has given me $113.87. The watch time people have spent on this video, these are in hours, has been just shy of 1,000. So over 1 year, I got just under $115 on this video. So let's go to a less popular one, the Buspar and Hydroxyzine one. Now this one has earned me 43 subscribers and it has made me $38.40. And I first uploaded this 2 years ago. So right now for overall subscribers, I'm sitting right at 3,021 subscribers. Now I did pretty well in revenue last month, and so for February I made $35.24, and that is combining all of my videos together. So since they only pay you once you hit the $100 threshold, typically I get between 2 and 4 checks a year. So that means it takes me 3 months to get 1 check. And it's usually either like right at $100, like $103, or it'll be like $125 or something like that. If it was like just under the threshold and then I had another month and then it pushed me over the threshold and then I got a little bit extra. So I don't even get a W-2 from YouTube because they don't give you one unless you make 600 or more a year, which I haven't yet. So when I say YouTube is a side hustle, like it really is more of like a mission platform where I want to talk to people and encourage people and tell them my story than it is any kind of source of income. I always tell people if you want to go on YouTube, have a YouTube channel, get as many subscribers as possible, make as much money as possible, like that's great. I think that's awesome. But if you don't have a message that you're trying to communicate when you do that, you're going to be so disappointed and frustrated and discouraged because it really does not make that much money that quickly. I feel like my channel has blown up. Like I am so pleased with how many people come to my channel to listen to what I have to say. I've gotten so many messages either in the comments here or on my website or over in social media where people are like, you talked about this one thing that was really hard to talk about, but I'm going through that right now, or my grandmother just went through that, or I have a sister and I don't know how to help her, and you talking about your experience really helped me understand what she's going through and stuff like that. So I just wanted to show you guys those numbers to clear up any confusion. I am not a millionaire. I still have a day job and separate side hustles that I also try to bring in a little bit extra income that I also don't pay taxes on because it doesn't make enough. So, hey everybody, so I did this video yesterday from Carline. I also wanted to mention too, they do have a new way of making money that not everybody knows about, but it's called Super Thanks, and I'll kind of show you here what that looks like. If you come over here and you hit the dots, there's thanks where it has a little heart with a $sign next to it, and you can actually pay the person directly as kind of a tip or a thank you for them making all the content, taking the time to post it and edit it and all that good stuff. I think I did get a super thanks one time because my numbers, it was like $1 a day, $1.50 a day, $1 a day, 75 cents a day. And then all of a sudden it went up to like $4 one of the days. So I think somebody gave me super thanks, but I think that's the only one I've ever gotten. So if you guys are looking to like, you know, spread the goodwill or whatever, not even just with me, but with other YouTubers that you really love and want to support, then you guys know how to do that now. So that's just another little way that you can support the people that you like to follow. So yeah, just wanted to kind of let you guys see the ins and outs of what that looks like on my end. And I don't have anything else to say. So I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day. And I am so happy you are on this channel with me watching this video because I really do love doing it. So thank you for being a part of it. And I hope you guys have a good one. See ya.